La, 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 la. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lindsay's Builds, the old Mad Doc. We'll have an unboxing later for you a little bit later, but we're going to carry on with the Stormhawk Interceptor. So we're more or less getting it in paint. So I'm not spraying it; I am hand brushing it. So been a while. See how it turns out, hand brushed. To the moment, I can't be bothered to get all the compressor out, set it all up, spray it. Well, I'll mask it all up, spray it, and take all the masking tape off it. So I'm going to hand brush it. So yeah. Okay, so I'll go down camera. Don't forget, I should be doing an unboxing halfway through the stream, as I got a new purchase today. As I went to the city centre, my daughter took me up there, and I nipped into the Warhammer shop. So that'll be on an unboxing halfway through the stream. So, okay, we will go down bench. There we go. So we've got Dale McCormick in, Mac 3D, and he says, howdy, Lindsay. Howdy do, Mac. Dale Mac. Hope you're good, buddy. So, yeah. If you was in Cold Stream, you'll see me working on this. So we're just doing a bit of brush painting. So I hope you're all good. What have you been up to then, Dale? Much? Hope you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I was like a kid in a sweet shop in there. But I only had a little budget, so I bought some at cheap and cheerful. Nice to do a little bit of hand brushing, makes a change. As long as I can keep it flat, that's the main thing. I'm a little bit out of practice, but hey ho. Secret is the hand brushing is to, especially when you're working with acrylics, is keep it watered down, even if it takes you 3 coats to do it. It's no good just doing it straight out the bottle onto the model. Otherwise you'll get horrible thick lines. So you have to keep it quite thin, but not too thin, if you know what I mean. It's like when you used to work with some of the Humbrels. Some of them used to be alright, but some of them used to come really thick out the tin, especially the black. And you would have to thin them down. I don't think as many people use Humbrol paints anymore, or the Rebel ones. I think everybody's changed to acrylics. Dale Max says, not a lot. Having a look through these Academy models look pretty straightforward, I think. Yeah, they're pretty basic, them ones you've got, Dale. There's nothing really complicated about them. We've got model tank guy in, and he says, drive by, thumbs up. I'm at work today again. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, model tank guy. Chorlton Junction's in. He says, hey, Lindsay, how are you today? Yes, I am great. Yeah, I'm cool, Chorlton. Thank you. I hope you're good, buddy. So we're working on the Stormhawk Interceptor. I'm actually hand brushing it. So I'll probably do a comparison. Spray one, hand paint the other one. Well, hand paint this one and spray the other one. See how I feel. Jonathan Joseph says, as long as I keep taking the pills, I'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's like it for all of us, mate. I think it's going to be a bit awkward when I get around to those engine bits, I think that's when it's going to get a bit awkward. If you were spraying, you could get right in there, so it's going to be a bit awkward with a brush. But we'll see. Hey ho. Got some nice deep panel lines anyway. So that's good. I think the panel lines must be what, about 1/2 mil at least. Nice and deep. Like I said at the start of the video, I will do an unboxing halfway through the stream. So we'll go for a couple of hours. About a couple of hours, if not an hour and a half, something like that. Just to get some more air time. I'll try and stream every day if I can at the moment. Because while I was away, I lost a lot of hours, so viewing hours, because there was no new content. Ron Hetman's in. He says, hi, Lindsay. And everyone in chat, welcome to the stream, Ron. Scott's model says, hello, Lindsay. Hello, Scott. We've got Ainfield Road layout in the loft in. Said hi here, but work on layouts, and got stream on Smash the Like with the Sledgehammer. Thank you very much. Dale McCormick says, hi CJ, Ron, Scott and Lee. JC Bricks and Builds is in and he says, hey Lindsay and all in the chat, welcome to the stream JC. JC says, hi Lee. Chorberton Junction says, hi Model Tank Guy. Chorberton says, hi Ron. He also says, hi Scott and hey Lee. And also he says, hi JC. Chorberton says, hey Dale. Lee says, hi Gilly. So what have you all been up to? Got anything good to tell me? Any new plans on models or on your layouts or anything like that? I do try to see as many as my subscribers' channels as I can, but I do apologise if I haven't looked at your channel for a while. I will try and catch up, but you can only watch so much of YouTube in a day, can't you? So I do apologise. I've not been on your channel. Shall be doing an unboxing about halfway through the stream. Show you the new purchase I've got, which is a Warhammer kit. I think we could be at these two that we're doing. I think we could be doing them for about, I don't know, probably a couple of weeks. So because I'm putting them in dios as well on their bases. So do a bench and beverage and belly soon, if you like. It's nice of you guys to come in. Much appreciated. Yeah, as far as I know, Sprue will not be streaming today. So it's like Carl said, could be one of us. Depends. We've got Mark's Mods in and he says, good evening, everyone. Hello there to you, Mark. Hope you're good. Moving away from the camera, don't I? Sorry, do apologise. I'll put the side camera on if you like. Probably be able to see more. Max Mod says, "Oh, good afternoon." I think it's afternoon. It's not quite evening yet, Mark. So when you start in that part where it's Lancaster, Mark? Yeah, I wanted to buy 3 or 4 kits, but I thought, no, don't do that. You know, you could quite easy spend about 300 quid at a time in that shop if you're not careful. It's a good job I had my daughter with me, otherwise I would have spent that kind of money. Instead, I only spent 29 quid. I would have got really, really carried away. Dow Max says, "I'm glad I don't have one close." Yes, they're very addictive, those places. It's like when you go into a model shop, an ordinary model shop. You go in there and you think, "Oh, well, I need this, I need that." So, like, oh, I need some tape and I need some paint. And you go in there and you come out with tons of models. I've done it. Once I only went in there for, what was it? I went in there for some lacquer. And yeah, I spent over 150 quid in the shop instead. And then I came without the lacquer. So it's easy done, isn't it? Does anybody else have that problem? I'm sure you must. Dog's going harmy. I'll have to take these engines off. This is very, very hard. Let's get down there. So I thought I was going to spray it. That's why I put them on. There you go. We all make mistakes. So, chat, what's in your belly? What's your choice of beverage? And what's on your bench if you're working on the bench? Well, as the parcel man come to the door, the dog's going balmy. We've got a helicopter flying over. I don't really know what to say, guys, to keep the chat going. There's only so much you can say. Everybody's making plenty enough noise in the background here. Dale says, toast, coffee, and not sure if I should start my diamond dots or the space shuttle. Do a mini miny mo, Dale. Whatever it takes you, takes the moment. But Gina Street says, I can't hear anything. JC Bricks and Build says, question, Lindsay, is it still going if you get so many thumbs up? You do a Lego like Terry mentioned. Yeah, I will. Gina Street says that's a nice colour. Yeah, it's a nice blue. Yeah, if I get 50 thumbs up, I shall do a Lego build. Yeah.
Do you have a slip with the internet password on?
Drawer, top drawer. And side on the left. Jeff Light's in. Welcome, Jeff. And says, hi, Lindsay and chat. Hope you're good, Jeff, and I hope Maggie's okay too. JC Bricks and Build says, any ideas on a theme you would do? Well, it'd have to be maybe Star Wars. JC Bricks and Build says, hey, Jeff. It'd have to be a Star Wars build, I think. Something to do with Star Wars. Something that ain't going to cost me too much money. I mean, I could do a Kobe Kobe Lego. Is it called Kobe or is it Kobai? I don't know. One of the two. This is only its first coat, guys. So have to keep the paint thin by using water. JC Brick says, hi Jeff. Jeff Light says, we're both very well. Thanks, Lindsay. How are you, mate? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm cool. Thank you, Jeff. Carl Scale Modelling says, good afternoon, all. JC Bricks and Build says, okay, cool. I'll PM you some links where I can get my sets from if you like. Can get the UCS X-Wing for 40 quid. Well, that's a pretty decent price. But I've got to get those 50 thumbs up first. You would have thought with well over 400 subscribers, I would hit that easy, but nah. Did okay last night, was 30 thumbs up last night. So JC Bricks and Builds says, hey Carl. Jeff Light says, hi Carl. Jeff Light says, hi JC. Carl Scale Bodlin says, hi Bob. Hi Ken. Gina Street says, the Millennium Falcon would be nice, but it costs a fortune. Yeah, it does. Carl Scale Modelling says, hi Jeff. Maggie. JC Bricks and Build says, oh my God, Carl. Scott's Model says, I'm going to bob off to bed. Bye-bye. Bob, 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 bob. Gina Street says, good night, Scott. Carl Scale Modelling says, sweet dreams, Scotty. You take care, Scott, and we'll see you around. About another half an hour, I shall do the unboxing. So everyone in the chat, whoever's watching, so if you want me to do a Lego build, you've got to give me 50 thumbs up. Doesn't have to be this stream, it could be another stream. It could even be a PPM stream. Could be anyone. Carl says, "Sweet dreams, Scotty." We've got Connie in, and she says, "Hello again, Lindsay and chat." Hello there, Connie. Gina Street says, "Hi, Connie." Jeff Light says, "Lindsay is building more Warhammer flyers. Get there. Get 3 behind me." Jeff Light says, "I'm an aviation fan, Lindsay." Yes, I like these. These are the only ones that they had in the shop today. There was no other flyers. Connie says, "Hi, Gina." Jeff Light says, "Hi, Connie." Dragon Lover 68 says, "Hi, Jeff and Maggie." So if I get 50 thumbs up at any time, I shall screenshot it. So sounds like we've got some meat wagons flying around. Chorlton Junction says, "Sorry everyone, I had to something away as Dog was trying to get my attention." No problem, CJ. The other life thing must come first, as they say. Jeff Light says, "I will confess, I did check out the Warhammer website yesterday, but they didn't have very much in stock." You can find a lot of stuff on Amazon, Jeff. And they're reasonable prices too. Sprue and Glue says, hi Lindsay, and chat only lurking. Sorry. No worries, buddy. It's nice to see you here. I'm sure you'll make up for it when you're better. Jeff Light says, hi Sprue. Dragon Lover 68 says, hi Sprue. Hope you are feeling better soon. I think the last time I did a Lego build was for my youngest son when he was about 4. And it was wasn't proper Lego, it was like some other company, and it was a big, massive space shuttle. And every time he tried to play with it, it fell to bits. So I thought, I ain't going to keep sitting here repairing this all the time. So I completely took it apart and I super glued the whole Lego build together. Super glued the whole lot, and it never fell apart, even when he dropped it. It was huge. It's a good job I kept the plans though, isn't it? To super glue it together. I think it must have took me, 8 or 9 hours to build it. But Jordan Junction says, hey Sprute, hope you are feeling better, buddy. Jordan Junction says, hey Connie. Jordan says, hey Jeff. Jeff Light says, hi Tony. Touching the old shakes today. But about another 10 minutes, guys, we'll do the unboxing. Oh, my daughter's just got a new phone. She's like a kid with a new toy. Got a smile on her face from ear to ear, like the Joker. Paid more money for it than I would. That's a fact. Me, if my phone works, that's it. Cheap and cheapful. That'll do me. As long as it rings, sends text messages. Jeff Light says, hi, Tony. Sprue and Glue says, not bad in the day, but wow. At night, it's awful. It always is, mate, because the air's so close at night. Connie says, hi, CJ. Sprue and Glue says, oi, Lindsay, what did you get then? You'll have to wait and see, won't you? Or will be revealed very, very shortly. Be patient. But the anticipation is killing him. Should we make him wait another half an hour? I did that to my kids once one year. Christmas. And they normally, when they were little kids, they would have to have their breakfast first and a drink and everything, and before they sat down and emptied the present, opened the presents. So they had their breakfast and they had their drink, and they're sitting there waiting patiently. And I just sat there drinking my tea. It must have took me an hour to drink it. I was doing it on purpose. Bless them. That's what they get when they get their dad up at 4 o'clock in the morning to open presents. You can wait for me. Okay, so I've got to come down the front here now. Georgia Junction says, bah, humbug Lindsay. That's me. That is me all over. Yeah, now the kids, they just get up. Well, they're adults now. They just get up and open them when they're ready. Presents can sit there near enough half a day before they'll go down and open them. Then I've got to do this about 3 times. Get good coverage. Maybe I should have sprayed it, but it took less time. Worked out all the detail that I've got to pull out of it. So very quiet in the chat today, guys. Okay, we'll let these bit dry while we're unboxing that. Yeah. I was about to grab hold of it without getting my fingers on wet paint. Okay. It's just the first coat, though. It's got to take another at least two more coats. That us. So got still quite a bit to do underneath. Okay. Just move this to one side. Okay, so as I say, we went down to Warhammer shop today and we bought this. Don't know whether you can see it okay, can you guys? So exactly the same as a Star Wars Walker. Gina Street says, "Hi Sprue, my cherub. Hope you're feeling better." So this is what I bought. There's only one miniature in this. Well, one figure. Cost of £27.50. But you can make two versions of it. So you can do one with the enclosed part, and on the other one you can do it with it open. There's like a cage around it and a figure that goes in it too. Sprue says, "Hi Gina." Sprue and Glue says, "Oh my god, Lindsay, you tart. That's mine." Carl Scale Modelling says, "Nice." Jeff Light says, "Currently packing a 1/100 15 is that millimeter paros ready for tonight." Cool. So we'll get it open and then we'll see what we've got in it. Need a knife. Where's my knife? Video. This will be a future build on the Warhammer streams. This was the last one in the shop. It's the only one in the shop. So, oh, got some lovely decals. Very nice. We'll get to those bits in a minute. So we've got a nice stand with it. And it's not a bad size. So like I say, you get two versions. It looks like you get two versions. I'd say this is probably going to stand up probably about that high on this base, maybe a little bit higher. But yeah, there you can see you've got the pilot seat with half the body on it. These are your two sides. There's one of your hatches by the look of it. That's where, if you're doing the version that's open version, so you've got your steel cage around there. Some various other bits and pieces here. They look like guardrails, some kind of exhausts, stacked things there. I'll take it these are for the feet. And you get some weapons here. Oh no, they're the arms. These are both the arms. and all your other bits of the arms, your mechanisms. Same here. And a few other little bits here. I don't know what they are yet until we actually get building it. I take it this is the part of the front of the build. So it's pretty good. No flash. Pretty good. So that's that. On this one, we get some more parts to the body and some more bits of mechanisms. And then we're coming into the armaments. There. You get a choice of, is that 2 halves? No, that's a choice of 2. So you could have that massive great cannon thing here, or the triple barrel cannon. Then there's this other one here, some kind of blaster thing. It's got quite a lot of detail on that, on the blasters. And there's another weapon here. We've got some kind of jerry cans here. Some kind of locker boxes, cases, ammunition cases. There we've got the figures. You can have a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4 heads. There's the arms. There's some other little bits and pieces. Not sure what they are until we actually get there. But I like this edition here where you've got the jerry fuel cans and stuff like that, and these ammunition boxes too. That's a pretty nice touch. I think there some kind of like breathing apparatus, some kind of oxygen bottles. I think that's the antenna that goes on the top. So some other little bits and pieces, like not too much in the kit, but I suppose it's enough. So not sure how high this is going to turn out till we actually build it. I don't think it's going to be that high, to be honest. But it's a nice little touch. I think these are to do with the body parts as well and everything else. Yeah. I mean, the actual arms on it are a little bit of a length. Not too much, but a little bit. So, plenty of mechanism there. I think I should build by the closed version, I think. Not sure yet. Let's see how we get along. So, in the instructions side, we have there you go. Shows you 2 different versions. You can have the open canopy one, or you can have the closed version. So it's not really that tall. So I think that's going to be probably around about 4 inches high, maybe four at the most, 4 inches high at the most. But it looks pretty wide. So on there you've got like your assembly for your mechanisms, your arms, which are these. That's the bottom half assembly. That is, if you can see it okay, bottom half assembly. A bit more there. So yeah, I reckon this will be no more than 4 to 5 inches high, maximum. Then you've got your main body part. Shows you both ways with the closed version or the open canopy version. Closed version, you don't need to build the figure because obviously it will be obscured. But if you do the open version, then you have to do the rest of the figure. And you've got like these exhaust port things, kind of motor that sits on the back of the actual top part. It's a bit more assembly there. This is all the weapon system here. That's a nice addition, that massive cannon there. You've got quite a few choices of armaments what you want to use. I mean, there's even like a chainsaw power sort of thing there, and you get like a rotational with it. So quite a lot of stuff. These towards the end of getting the full assemblies. So I think I might go for the open version. I think that's going to be the way forward. I think. So we've got the figure. Because obviously the figure it's got to be sitting down. So I was hoping there was going to be a choice where the figure would stand as well, but obviously not. Not unless I kit bash. I've got plenty of figures, parts left over. So that's that. And also you get a nice set of decals with it too. Lovely set of decals. So yeah, there we go. That's the unboxing. I mean, for £27 something, it's not a bad buy. As you know, Warhammer is expensive. So that will be built on a future stream. Obviously not yet. So that's what we've got, guys. And that's what it will look like when it's built. Either way. So it'll be a nice addition into my cabinet when it's finished. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. So we'll pick up the charts. Where did we get to? Gina Street says, so does that mean you can buy ×2? Well, you could buy two kits if you wanted both, yes. If you wanted to do both versions. Calscar Modded says, that's not what you just said, Sprue. Spoon Blue said, the second version is from Avatar. I'm not sure whether I've seen that in the Avatar. Jeff Light says, I think that's its hips are about 2 inches wide, Lindsay. Yeah, that's what I perhaps thought, yeah. Jeff Light says, thanks, Lindsay. You're welcome. So we'll get back to what we was doing. Carry on with the Interceptor. So if you're quite happy to stay along, we'll carry on. I know it can be a bit boring watching somebody paint. especially when they're hand brushing. Those things are very, very similar to the, was it ATST walkers? I've got one of them. Star Wars one that I'm in the middle of building, actually. It needs finishing off. I've only got it in primer so far. I've got more builds in primer than anything else. I really am waiting for the weather to pick up so I can have a massive spraying session for about a week. So don't forget that challenge that Little History has put forward to me. If I can get 50 likes, I have to do a Lego build. I think I'd probably have to stream for near enough half a day to get something like that. But he set the challenge and I accepted it. And I got no qualms about doing a Lego build. Not really my thing, but I'll do it. A friend of mine, he's just built the 200 Titanic in Lego. Took him 18 hours. And said to him, "Did you sleep?" Something like that would have took me at least 3 weeks. Because don't you do Kobe Lego, Apple? I best put my laptop in, otherwise it'll go off. Oh, there we go. The chat. Brewing Glue says, Lindsay, was your wallet tied down? Question mark. Only one box laugh out there. Yeah, it was. It was. I had my daughter with me, and it's a good job she was because I was. She wasn't there, I would have spent a lot of money in there. Ian Fraser says hi, Lindsay. Hi, Ian. Jeff Light says hi, Ian. Lee says hi, Ian Fraser. Ian Fraser says hi, Jeff and Lee. Yeah, I would have spent a ton of money in there. Originally, I went in there for the Warhammer magazine, but I thought I'm not paying a tenner just for only one little tiny figure, and it was tiny too. So I started having a look around, picking boxes up. My daughter's just looking at me, and she says, "No, no, no, no." But in the end, she kind of gave up. I think she just sat down, but she was giving me daggers, so I picked up that small box. She was going to me, "Dad, don't you think you've got enough?" Because you got more than the hobby shops have got. Because they just sit there in the cupboards. Sometimes I buy stuff and forgot I've got it, and I'll go rooting through the stash and I think, now when did I buy that? Sort of appears, the light comes out the light of day. So what do I want for my birthday? How big's your purse, sis? See a nice figure that I liked in there. It's 110 quid. I think it's actually one that Carl's built, I think. It's huge. A lot of my problem is space to display them. That's my problem. because I haven't got a proper hobby room, it makes it very, very difficult. Because originally I bought a shed to use as a hobby room, but then we started getting spates of burglaries around here. So I thought, no, because everybody's sheds were getting done over. But I do go out in the summer in the shed and build. But I don't keep anything expensive in it. Can't afford to. Gina Street says, I go to Smith's Toys and say to myself, I would love that Lego set, and then walk out with nothing. Yeah. Yeah, because Paul would kill you. What's the difference between me and you, sis? I don't have anybody to answer to. I think I'm going to take these engines off because I can't get round. That brush. Apple says that there I was painting greenskins on my phone, went berserk, and I had me thinking, who could that be trying to get me back online? And it was you, Lindsay, and Gina. We have this effect, you see, Apple. Apple says, Gina, last time I was in Smith's up here, I took half an hour to persuade a female what her son really needed in Lego. She thanked me and walked out of the shop empty-handed. Maybe that was you. Yeah, love it. Just hold on a minute, people. Who is it? What about that, guys? House phone. Apple says, hi Ian Fraser and Jeff and Maggie, how's the Paris coming on? Yeah. So we're going to wait for all that to dry. It's all the first coat. Gina Street says, Apple, my son always tells me I should treat myself now and again. Jeff Light says, just finished packing them, Apple. Is that like a war game thing you do then, Jeff? Still got 11 in chat. The beauty about this stuff, it really dries quick. Apple says, yes, but Windows shopping is different to actually going in with a specific kit in mind. Buying it and you know your son is right, and as he sits, watches you struggling through the instructions. A nice finish, nice flat finish, which is what I was looking for. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Jeff Light says, yes, Lindsay, the group only does historical stuff. Oh, okay. It's interesting, though. Jeff Light says, though. Yeah, it's interesting. So don't forget, there is I don't know whether you all know, there is actually a model show in Deeping, which is the Peterborough Scale Model Club, are hosting. I shall put that up on my channel. The date, I think it's the 2nd of March. I know it's in Deeping somewhere, not far from Peterborough. If anybody knows it, I think most of you local guys will know from around the Cambridgeshire area. It's their first model show since lockdown. Jeff Light says, if it didn't actually happen, they're not interested. No, well, that's it. You see, if it's historical, then it has to be accurate, doesn't it? Still got 11 viewers. Cool. Gina Street says it will probably be in the community centre. That's where they normally do things like that. No, it's in actually one of the academy schools in Deeping. Apple says, too far for me to walk, Lindsay. I'm from Aberdeen. As a DVLA took away my driving licence 18 months back. Oh dear. I would normally host a table at those shows, but I'm not doing it this year. Jeff Light says, we find it very interesting to do research into the actual event. Yeah, yes, I think the researching is more interesting than anything else because you're getting right down to the true facts, aren't you? Well, as accurate true facts as they are. Yeah, the community centre, Gina, that would be too small for it. So they're not only just have models on display, there's trade stands as well. They've actually got their own Facebook page, which is Peterborough Scale Modelling. You should be able to find all the information on their Facebook page. I shall go and have a look around if Simon comes down. Some sort of places that can hurt your wallet. Jeff Light says, as close to the truth as we can get. Yeah. Gina Street says, if you do or have done, which has been the most favourite build you've done? Is that to me or to somebody in the chat, Gina? Jeff Light says, tonight's battle is set in the Netherlands during World War II. Nice. So is that actually played a bit like Warhammer, Jeff? Or what way? If you can kind of explain it to me. Gina Street says anyone. So does anybody have a favourite build that they've built? You're busy with the cocktail stick with this, I'll tell you that. Apple says, well, for me, Gina, era of 1974 to 75, my roommate and I built a riverine patrol boat with full crew under fire and overhead a Huey Halo firing a Viet Cong in something river hamlet. Keep forgetting about keeping the build down on the bench. Sorry, guys. It's automatic that you'll pick the build up and bring it right in front of you. We're not a lot better now. It's getting a second coat on it. Gina Street says we have 16 watching. No, it's 18, Gina. Jeff Light says we have our own set of basic rules. We have been developed over the years and can be adapted for different time periods. But basically, yes, Lindsay, very similar to Warhammer. Cool. But do the roles keep getting changed like they do like they do on Warhammer? Somebody comes along. No, we've changed the roles. Apple says took 8 months to build between deployments and full figures were metal bought from Historirex in Kent. Then we donated it to the Americans at RAF Lakenheath. Oh, very nice, Apple. Very generous. Do you know whether it still exists? April Road, the layout loft says 13 watching, 17 likes. There's a few dropped off. Take a lot to get 50 likes. I'm safe as houses. No Lego build. Absolutely safe as houses. Apple says, no idea, Lindsay. Could be anywhere. And after that, we built a B-52 bomber and had to pin the wings with metal clips. What size B-52 bomber? What scale? I thought. I mean, even the 172 one's big. So if you had to do it with metal pins, that got to be at least 132 scale, 148, somewhere around there, or perhaps even bigger. Time, 10 minutes to go. So that's the top half done. So that's the second coat on the top half. It is looking a little bit better now. Jeff Light says A1, A144 B52 is a fair size. Oh, okay. Gina Street says, I was thinking about donating some of my paintings to care homes. Why not, Gina? Okay, so as my dinner is nearly ready, got a nice beef stew, potatoes, Yorkshire pudding stuck in. Nice. Okay, so we've got quite a bit done in this session. Got the first two. Well, got one whole coat done. Got the whole top half done in its second, and underneath here on this bit here. So all I've got to do is a little bit here, there, and then right underneath its belly on the second coat. So by the time I've had my dinner, that should be dry, and then I can put the rest of the second coat on. And then I think I might leave all that to dry overnight before I put the third coat on, and then I can start pulling all the detail out. And I've got the rest of the engines to do on these. These outer casings are finished now. They've had 3 coats on the outer casings. So all I've got to do now is the actual turbines and the rear of the engine, and 2 of those. Got some armaments to finish. The actual blue's finished on them, so I've got to dry brush the armaments to make them look like a nice gunmetal colour. And these go on the side, on the wings, like that. So they've got to be all dry brushed and everything else, and then connected with their brackets. Got 4 brackets there. The 2 bigger ones go on the outside, the 2 smaller ones go inside the wings. So I've got those to put on as well. And then it's just a massive detail painting and decals, and do the base. The base, I'm going to make a diorama out of it, like I did the Doom Scythe. It's a fair sized base, so I can get a nice little diorama on there, and I'm going to put either one Space Marine, and probably might break a Tyrannid kit open and put a Tyrannid on there as well, as though they're in battle. Or I could have 2 Space Marines just like running along underneath the Stormhawk Interceptor. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So that's that session over then, guys. Not sure who's hosting what tonight. I don't know whether Carl and Michelle will host to Spruce Stream. I know Ron's not doing it. He's already said, so it'll either be me or Carl. I think I can spare a couple of hours, so I'll have my dinner and then I'll talk to Carl, see what's going on, and then you'll see either one of us at 8 o'clock. Athel says Jeff ours was built in 172 scale, hence why I had to pin the wings through the fuselage, otherwise they drooped due to the weight of the engines and missiles. Afield Road and Layout Lost says good stream, big things up. See you on the next one or in the streams. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming in. Jeff Light said thank you for another great stream, Lindsay. Take care, stay safe, everyone. Athel says, and you, Jeff, have fun tonight. Yes, you have fun tonight, Jeff. Then you can tell us all about it tomorrow. So, other than that, I will be back tomorrow at midday, 12 noon, UK time, for a stream. It wouldn't be with a panel, but it'll be, I shall be doing Warhammer. Not sure what the rest will do. Depends who comes in. Dan McCormick says, great stream. See you all later. So yeah, so look out for 8 o'clock tonight, whether me or Carl or Michelle do it. So I'll have my dinner and then I'll message Carl, see what's going on. So bye-bye for now, guys.